Hello and welcome to the Indian Express. I'm Primankur Biswas, and today we'll talk about the Nayanthara starrer Annapoorani, which has been taken down from Netflix amidst allegation that it offends Hindu religious sentiments. The film was released theatrically in December, and it started streaming on Netflix from December 29. An FIR has been lodged in a Mumbai police station by an organization which calls itself the Hindu IT Cell. And the co-producers of the film, Zee, has issued an apology letter saying that it will delete the controversial scenes and release an edited version. Today I have with me Kiru Bhakar, who reviews South Indian films for Indian Express. Kiru Bhakar has reviewed, amongst other films, Annapoorani 2. Kiru Bhakar will tell us about the whole controversy and the context of those controversial scenes. Welcome, Kiru Bhakar. Kiru Bhakar, firstly tell me about the most controversial scenes of the film.
The plot is about a Brahmin woman, and her father is basically cooking for Sri Ranganatha temple. So he cooks for the Devasthanam. So she wants to become a
So the Devasthanam, what does it mean? If you could give us what does it mean?
Devasthanam is a place. Like Devasthanam is like a trust or a temple where it's run by the temple. So I am from Sri Rangam basically. So it's pretty. Let's put it. She's coming from an Orthodox family, very Orthodox family, where her father is like working for Sri Ranganatha, the deity, the Lord deity of Sri Rangam temple. So she wants to become a cook. And in the process of becoming a cook, she of course have to taste meat. So that's where the controversy started from. So that's the main controversy of the film, because hailing from a pretty staunch Brahmin family, she being depicted as someone who consumes meat was the first problem. Then she goes on to make biryani at one instance, pretty much in the climax of the sequence, and she wears a hijab because she learned that biryani recipe from her friend's mother, and her mother does the same thing. Like she repeats everything that her mother does before making biryani, which is part of like doing namaz, wearing the hijab. So that became the controversy. And there is other thing they are calling that it is supporting love jihad, because there is a chemistry between the friend Farhan, which is played by the actor Jay, and Nayanthara. So it's not actually shown that they are in.
The friend is
he's a Muslim guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Muslim guy. So they both are not actually in love. He is a childhood friend, and he has feelings for her, and it is also shown that she also has some feelings for him, but it's not shown that they are ending up together as a couple or anything. So pretty much the film is about her ambition and how she becomes a biggest chef in India. Yeah.
So, Kiru Bhakar, you had reviewed the film and you had given it 2 stars and said that it is a bland film from what I can gather. So, as a film, do you think it is like that impactful?
As a film, it's kind of it dealt with a very good story. The way there were elements. Like in the second half, she loses her taste of sense of taste. So with just smell, she has to find the perfect recipes and all that. But the way it was dealt was not that great. I would say the film resorted in like a lot of cliches in executing what it wanted to sell. But as a story, it's pretty much a good story.
So the FIR which was filed on January 8 by a certain Rajesh Solanki, founder of the Hindu IT Cell, says that, the FIR has been filed against actors Nayanthara and Jai, and the writer-director Nilesh Krishna, and also the producers of the film. In the FIR, he says that and I'm quoting, at a time when the whole world is rejoicing in anticipation of Pran Pratishtha of Bhagwan Sri Ram Mandir, this anti-Hindu film Annapoorani has been released on Netflix, produced by Zee Studios, Nath Studios, Trideni Arts. A daughter of Hindu pujari offers namaz to cook biryani. Love jihad is also promoted. Farhan persuades the actor to eat meat, saying that Bhagwan Sri Ram was also a meat eater. So, first of all, do you feel that the film, as is anti-Hindu in its ethos?
So, at the outset, this is just my opinion. I don't think the film is anti-Hindu as such, because it actually, since I'm part of Sri Rangam, like I born and brought up in Sri Rangam, it kind of tried to get the ethos right. But yeah, there are a lot of symbolisms that were not right. Even the term Annapoorani, a lot of people won't say that it's a proper name that is used in like Iyengar household. So, but it tried. But I wouldn't say it's Hindu. It's anti-Hindu in any way. Maybe it's like pro-secularism. That's how I would put it. But I think it's how you see the film.
So, is it common for in Tamil cinema to depict, interactions between Hindu and Muslim characters?
So we had a lot of films like that. In fact, Bombay, even that also quoted controversy upon release. So we have had that. But also including Muslim, it's sort of representation. If you see Rajnikant films, there is always a friend character who is a Muslim. For example, Basha, there is a character called Anwar who is like very good friend of Anwar. So it has been happening. It's not like any new thing. Like there is this relationship between a Hindu and Muslim shown in Tamil cinema. It's a pretty common thing. It's not something new or outrageous.
And has there been precedence of any other such controversies in Tamil cinema, like when it comes to religious, films depicting religious symbolism?
Many. For example, Vishwarupam was in trouble. Kamal Hassan's Vishwarupam was in trouble, and it was not released. On the release date, it was stopped from being getting released, and there were a lot of back and forth happened between the Muslim, a lot of Muslim sects and the film producers and Kamal as well. And the film got a lot of cuts, and it finally released after a lot of delay. So it's not a new thing. It has been happening for a while.
Thanks a lot for joining us, Piru Bhatkar. Please do watch and follow us, our channel, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.